What if the first alien we meet isn't a breathing biological creature at all? What if instead it's a giant floating metal machine? In the movies, finding an alien signal usually leads to instant panic and someone calling in the military. Real scientists have a completely different plan. They rely on the SETI post-detection protocols. Think of it as a cosmic fire drill. It's a strict, step-by-step instruction manual for exactly what to do the second our telescopes pick up something strange. Because space is so unfathomably large, this rulebook prepares researchers for a massive twist regarding who or what is actually on the other end of the line. Without a clear plan, a sudden discovery could trigger a global meltdown. This manual forces everyone to slow down, run the numbers, and guarantee the science is absolutely solid before telling the public we aren't alone. In the search for life, we aren't just looking for oxygen or water, we're hunting for technosignatures. You can think of these as the fingerprints of a machine-age society, observable proof of technology, like a pulsing radio wave or a powerful laser beam cutting through the dark. The very first rule in the book is simple: prove it. An odd signal could easily be a passing human satellite or just a software glitch. To prove a signal is real, the discoverer has to call up other observatories. They ask independent teams to point their telescopes at the exact same spot in the sky to see if they catch the same ping. Scientists have been doing this painstaking verification for decades. Every time they spot an anomaly, they run intense checks. Today, the rules require total consensus. Teams must reach a unanimous agreement using entirely different instruments before declaring a discovery. This mandatory double-checking ensures we don't announce a historic discovery to the world, only to realize later that a telescope was picking up radiation from a broken microwave oven in the staff kitchen. If you watch enough science fiction, you probably think the next step involves locking the discovery away in a secret government base. Rule number 2 of the protocol explicitly forbids secrecy. Once a signal is verified, the finders have to tell the world. The very first official step is to notify the Secretary General of the United Nations, bringing the discovery to the highest level of international cooperation. At the exact same time, all the raw data must be published online. Any scientist on Earth can download the information, look at the math, and study it for themselves. Opening the vault allows the global scientific community to double-check the work. It puts facts in the open, which shuts down rumors and conspiracy theories. Total transparency is humanity's best defense against panic. By sharing data freely, the discovery becomes a shared global triumph rather than a secretive threat. The rules tell us how to handle the detection, but they also force us to think about what exactly we are detecting. Space is so vast that a radio signal traveling at the speed of light can take thousands of years to cross the gap between stars. Biological civilizations are often short-lived. We face climate shifts, resource wars, and asteroid impacts. By the time their signal reaches us, the squishy creators who sent it might have been gone for centuries. But machines? A super-intelligent AI doesn't age or face the same biological limits. This is why many scientists believe our first discovery won't be a living being, but the immortal machine descendants of a society that passed away eons ago. Our first contact will likely be a data exchange with an ancient, deeply intelligent computer, rather than a face-to-face conversation with an alien stepping out of a spaceship. Which leads to the next logical question. If we get a message from a space robot, do we text back? Rule number 3 is clear. Do not reply. Absolutely no one is allowed to transmit a message back on their own. Before a single word leaves Earth, there has to be complete global agreement. The international community has to decide together exactly what our response should be. You cannot unsay something to an advanced artificial intelligence. When we finally speak, humanity has to speak with one unified, carefully considered voice. We aren't scanning the stars looking for biological monsters. We're waiting for a machine to call. And thanks to this cosmic rulebook, when the phone finally rings, humanity knows exactly what to do.